So the purpose of this call is to do training to show you how within a chat GPT create a GPT that is trained on all the content for Sparks Media Group and Scan Your Space. And so if we take all the public knowledge regarding Scan Your Space, Sparks Media Group, then you'll be able to ask GPT to write anything that you need, whether it's a reply letter, it's a pitch letter, it's a blog post, it's a social media post. It'll be having a 24/7 digital virtual assistant that never gets cranky. It's pretty amazing. So why don't you go ahead and share your screen?
Sharing's not turned on.
Oh, forgive me. Okay, you're good. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT, a little arrow back. Okay, so so you purchased a $20 a month ChatGPT account that lets you create GPTs. Then from this screen, so let's go back one more. Let's go back one more. Let's go back one more.
To where?
ChatGPT. What happens when you click on that? Great. So once you purchase a $20 a month ChatGPT account, then you can create a GPT. So if you select on the left, explore GPTs, then go to the top right, and first, even before I say that, there are probably hundreds of thousands of GPTs that have been created by the community that are like so amazing, it's really beyond words. So, but I already gave you a little demo. So let's go to create yours. So let's go to plus create. And while we could do the dialogue in the create process, I just find it's actually easier to just go right to configure and fill out the form. So let's put a name to this. Do you want to call it Sparks Media Group?
Sure.
Okay, and there's a little plus icon there that gives you a chance to put your logo.
All right, let's do this. Logo. Round one, huh? Do
okay, the description. Let's put in here just to get started. How may Sparks Media Group and Scan Your Space help you? We'll just leave that in there, and that'll be a placeholder. You might go put in a sentence to say Sparks Media Group and Scan Your Space provide digital marketing services for residential real estate agents and commercial spaces in all Florida, Texas, and these other states. Okay, instructions. What would you like this GPT to do? How does it behave? What should it avoid doing? Okay, first, let's go, let's type in here, you're a subject matter expert. On Sparks Media Group. And then back up, and then in parentheses, put your website, copy and paste your website. And scan your space. Okay, new sentence. New paragraph, forgive me.
Oh.
you are also a subject matter expert on all things digital marketing for professional real estate photographers and real estate agents and real estate brokers. New paragraph.
So are each of these lines, so each of these lines are a specific, I guess.
I'm just trying to make it
bullet point.
easy for you visually to be able
Okay.
to go back and edit something.
Okay.
You are also a subject matter expert on Matterport. Matterport, subject matter expert on Matterport. Then let's put its website. Comma, iGuide.
Let's forget it.
And let's
Oh.
spell it. Yeah, okay. Let's just spell it a little bit differently, which is lowercase I and then the other letters capital. No, let's even make the other letters capital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And are you using any other 3D or 360 camera solution platform?
Oh, no.
Okay. And related digital twins and virtual tours. Period, new paragraph. Potential clients may use this GPT to learn more about the services that Sparks Media Group and Scan Your Space provides. Always always provide the following information on the first time a conversation begins. New colon. Okay, 1 period. For more information about Sparks Media Group, please visit sparksmediagroup.com. For more information about Scan Your Space, please visit to, yep,
Is it number 2?
yep, 2. For more information about Scan Your Space, please visit scanyourspace.com. 3, email order at sparksmediagroup.com. You can change all this later when you want. Okay. Okay. Under conversation starters, first one is what are you doing? Okay. Okay. In conversation starters, tell me Sparks Media Group services include ? Okay, next line. Scan Your Space services include. Okay, and let's leave it at that. The moment there's this place to hit save. That's interesting. Make an action. Well,
Maybe
let's copy everything in instructions just in case. Let's save all that, okay? And then I want to say we're going to go up. Yeah, we're going to go up to create, and I think that's going to no. I think it's in the top right. That it's not the best command. Hopefully that works. Let's hit create. See what happens. Share your GPT. Okay, that's good. So right now you have it invite only. Let's make it public so you know how to do that. So anyone with this link, no, actually, let's put it actually in the GPT store. That's free so that it could get discovered. Let's pick a category.
Productivity or other?
I'd either pick productivity or other. Okay, and let's hit update.
Yeah, they should put a save button or something.
Something. I think they actually save it regardless. Okay, so let's go view the GPT. And we're going to do some more training, but I just want to so you get some immediate feedback. Okay, let's hit the button Sparks Media Group services include. That was good. It only listed Sparks Media Group because that's only what you had asked for. That actually was pretty good. Okay, yeah. So let's go to type here. Type in scan your space services include. Pretty good start, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And look at that. Look how it handled that. That was beautiful. Okay. Now let's go back to the sort of the top left.
I wonder if I can put separate emails.
Yes, that sounds great. Let's go back and do that. So, yep, click on that. And then you're going to go down to edit GPT because we're going to keep editing. So this is where in that instructions, and I normally do this in a Google Doc. I find it easier to just get it all right in a Google Doc rather than that crazy window. But you can say maybe just out to the right, yeah, in a parenthesis to say if the question is about scan your space, then use this email. Then you use this email address. You can think of GPT as the smartest virtual assistant, so you can speak in shorthand. You didn't have to go into great detail to say, you know, if this, then that. Just as you would have a conversation. Okay, new line. Can you go into the Google spreadsheet that I've sent you all my shows, all the digital assets?
Did you email that to me?
Yeah, it's on if you go to the last email that I sent you with the show from last week.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, at the bottom.
No, I'll show you. If you just display it on your screen. And okay, I'm looking for the Dropbox. No, not the Dropbox. I'm looking for the Google Sheet. No, not the transcript.
Google
There
Sheet.
Yep, let's click on that. Okay. And then if you scroll to the top.
Sorry, give me 1 minute. It's out of the way.
Okay, if you just say okay, we're just going to copy stuff here. So can you scroll to the top?
I'm at the top. Yep.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, I see why it was 3D to video. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll have to fix something for you. So let's take, oh, and I'm missing stuff in here. Boy, am I being
Wait, do you want the fall release one?
not just yet. If you go back to where it says transcript in Google Docs,
Yep.
paste that link, copy and paste that link. It's row 10.
Sorry, hold on.
That's it. Next, yep, copy and paste that. And let's go put that in to yeah, right there. Because what we're doing is training it on knowledge. Now let's go back to the Matterport 2024 fall release. What I did is I put a link in there so that 3D to video.com only had access to this and not your other stuff.
The one that okay, so
Here, I'll find it for you. If you just, I'm taking it off. Hang on 1 second. If you take it off screen share, please. And I apologize. I have just to the top of the hour to do this, but I think it'll be enough.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Time Sparks. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. Share. Copy. Done. Okay. I'm going to, in the chat, I'm going to paste you. That's the Google Sheet that I'd like you to open. If you go back to screen share with that link.
Can I close out this spreadsheet now?
Yes.
And you want me to put it in addition to this one or replace
No,
it?
no. That link doesn't get pasted there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now open that sheet. Okay. And then for each show, you're looking for the transcript within Google Docs.
Each show, the transcript. Okay, so these links are for this one,
Yeah.
and then these links are for this
Yeah.
one.
In each of the blue, there'll be something that says transcript Google Docs. Higher. Yep.
Yeah.
It's always in about the same spot.
Okay. And you want me to paste it on each?
Yeah. Yes, please.
So we'll come down here, transcript in Google Docs, copy, paste here. Paste. We've got a lot of shows.
This is where it's going to really rock because when I show you the next thing, you'll go, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, so let's we close that, open ChatGPT. Let's go hit update in the top right. Do you have a LinkedIn that actually has your picture on it rather than Sparks Media Group?
No.
Okay, so let's take the LinkedIn that you do have.
Okay.
I recall it's just like Sparks Media Group.
Yeah. You want me to log in and get the?
No, just your public link on it. So you don't even need to be logged into LinkedIn.
Okay, got it.
Okay, let's add that to the GPT. Okay, do you have any place where you have a bio in particular? Actually, so this is good that you're on this page. Let's click on services, please.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the things I'm not clear is whether it needs each of those links or whether the domain was fine. So if it turns out that you feel like it's missing info, you may want to go back and literally copy and paste every one of those links.
Okay.
Okay, so is there a bio on you?
I don't think so. Yeah, I should add one. Yeah, no.
Let's copy that link anyway and add that one because it has all the markets that you're doing business in.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're still trying to look for one that had your bio or something.
Yeah, I should add one.
Okay, so let's go back to GPT. Okay, hit update. Okay, then let's view GPT. Let's go back to messages and okay, we wanted to use this GPT. So let's go back to explore GPTs. Oh, yeah, you could have hit that. Then select my GPTs in the top right. You're going to have one that's listed. Go top
My
right.
GPTs.
Yeah, and then select yours. Okay. Then okay, so in the message, right? Who is the founder of Sparks Media Group? Is that true?
No.
Okay, so it made that up, doesn't have your bio. Okay, let's start a new chat without that particular one, so it doesn't use that knowledge. So let's go back to Sparks Media Group. Yeah, you can hit that. That's good.
Chat. Okay.
Okay, so tell me about Tom Sparks. That was the benefit of the We Get Around Network shows because you've talked about that so many times.
Yeah.
So is that cool? There's the beginning of your bio.
Yeah. Yep.
So now just type in awesome exclamation mark. Create a bio for Tom Sparks that will be used as an introduction to him presenting in front of real estate agents, in front of a group of 20 real estate agents.
So use as an introduction for him presenting real estate agents
of 20 real estate agents, and then add your city in. Okay, then hit send, the arrow. Interesting. Okay. Write a bio for Tom Sparks, and be sure to include services that Sparks Media Group and Scan Your Space provides. Okay. Did you need a bio for your website?
I'll be able to use this.
Is that a start?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the largest space? Let's type this. What's the largest space that Tom Sparks has done a Matterport scan? So let's type in what space was that? Interesting. I would have thought it was the baseball stadium, but maybe we didn't train it on everything. Maybe we're missing
The
something.
baseball stadium was like 350, and then I did an outdoor walking tour that was like 900 and some change.
Yeah, so I thought we'd get there.
Yeah.
Uh, um, uh, uh, per, per, give me 10 topics for, or 10 potential topics for blog posts for scan your space. Sorry, I'm trying to think which one was for real estate agents?
Parks.
For Sparks Media Group, targeted to real estate agents in the real estate agents that are seeking Matterport, that are seeking a professional real estate photographer that also offers Matterport or iGuide. Okay, let's hit send. Okay, so let's just put in there, using number 6, write an outline for that blog post. So what you can do is review the outline and say, oh, am I happy with that or not happy with that? And then have it do its thing. We're going to assume that this is okay, but you can appreciate how you could now have a conversation with it about what to leave in, what to leave out.
Yeah.
So let's scroll down. Let's see what else it wrote. Okay, so let's say, yes, please write this blog post. Tom, I think one of the things you were talking to me at one point was to say, gee, I really think I would like to have some blog posts on our forum to create some content that's searchable, that helps bring people to our website. Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah. Well, the huge benefit I see for me for this is blog posts and creating marketing emails. Because, you know, I know the bullet points of what I want to talk about, but sometimes it's hard to expand that into something that's
Yeah. So here's the great thing. You can take your, you know, if let's say you've written something out, you know what it is that you want to write about. Do you have anything that's handy that you can copy and paste and pop in here?
No, if you want to do it, let's try to see what the differences between iGuide and Matterport are, because that's one that I get asked a lot by agents. What's the difference? And
Oh,
we have
okay.
to
Let's
have a
actually
blog about
scroll. Let's scroll up. Or let's see. See if you like the title. It gave you a title on a potential thing. Keep going up. Keep going up. It's on the 10 ideas for a blog post.
that. Oh,
And then there was one, Matterport versus iGuide.
yeah.
Okay, so let's copy that. And instead of it having, oh, it won't let you do the whole chunk there, will it?
This whole thing.
Yeah, copy that. And then instead of saying write a blog post, why don't you before you write, is it fair to say, hey, every once in a while I get a real estate agent that sends me an email asking what's the difference between Matterport and iGuide? Can you draft a reply that I can use when I get those kinds of inquiries? Is that reasonable?
Yeah. Yep.
And let's start a new discussion on this.
Okay. You want me to start typing every once in a while?
Well, first type in, copy and paste. You've copied that previous thing. Yeah. Now, before you begin, why don't you ask the questions and just informally write it? Hey, I get these inquiries from real estate agents via email all the time. They're asking me about the difference between Matterport versus iGuide.
You want me to do it after the paragraph or after the?
Why don't you use why don't you type your question below and know that you have those words up there that you might want to draw on before you delete it. So
Yeah.
what I would say is something a little bit different here is I get questions from real estate agents via email. Can you explain yeah, that's fine. You got to get rid of the period there though. No. Okay. Yep. Please write a reply email. No.
But
I get questions from real estate agents via email about what the differences are between an iGuide 3D tour and a Matterport 3D tour.
okay.
Can you write an email reply answering this question and include the following call to action? Hey, so, and then whatever you want to write. If you have additional questions or ready to book a Matterport tour, whatever it is that you would like want somebody to take action. And it doesn't really matter, whatever it is that, yeah, just so you can see how that's
Yeah.
going to work. Okay.
And then am I deleting this or?
Yeah, you can get rid of that. Wait. Okay. Well,
Okay,
can you put it back? Yeah. Did you want to give it any guidance to say, because you don't care about ease of use, you want to answer, here's where you need to think about how you want the response framed. So, for example, is it please don't focus on the camera and how it's shot. Please focus on how either can help the real estate agent win more and bigger premium listings. That's what they care about, right? So you might put that in as guidance.
How's that look?
Can you reply and write and answering questions in terms of features, ease of use for the viewer? Yeah, let's start with that, and then you can get rid of the paragraph up at top. Yeah. This is one of those things where the more direction you can give, the better the response is going to be. Yeah. So this might be a good exercise, because you can just say, well, here's what I didn't really like about that response. Could you reframe? Could you re-edit and do this? So I'm not sure that it actually answered the question on, what's different. Let's see. Well, choosing the right tour for you, that's a good topic. Okay, so I might ask, could you expand on, why, if you're seeking highly detailed data-driven information, that why iGuide may be the better fit, and if you're focused on creating an immersive visual capturing experience, why is Matterport a better fit? And let's just add one other thing. And can you begin with Matterport instead of iGuide? So what I'm trying to show you is you don't need to copy and paste and then start reorganizing where you want your paragraphs. You just tell it to redo it, and it never gets cranky. It'll just keep doing what you want. So it went off the screen. I can't see what it wrote. So anyway, it's kind of an iterative process. You keep going back and forth with it. Let's see. You talked about emails. Okay, can you why don't you try this? Is to say, can you do this same email in half the in half the words? That's a pretty long email, right? You're not going to have their attention. Right, so you can kind of keep asking it questions. Let's see. I want to try one with you where there's a conversation. Let's start a new conversation here. And before you write anything, you mentioned emails. What other things do you think this might be helpful for you? Yeah, whatever you just did fixed it. Okay, so let's go. If you can go back to share screen.
Yeah, marketing emails was one of them. Blog posts.
Okay, and what else? Let's go back to
ideas for video content, maybe.
For what?
Creating videos.
For example?
Well, for like the YouTube channel, new video topics to cover.
Oh, new topics.
Yeah.
Okay. And who's your target audience?
Target audience would be other media providers, right?
Is that the case?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so go back to your chat, your button there,
Okay.
and what would you write?
Let's see. Five. Video. Dang, how do I write it?
Okay.
5 topics. 4 other. At a loss on how to.
Doesn't matter. Badly say it, and so let me say it differently. What questions? Start over. I like creating YouTube videos for other, let's call it, is it digital twin creators? Real estate media providers, okay, period. What questions do you need to ask me in order to suggest topics for my videos? Okay, this is where it's really powerful, is to enter into a dialogue with it and let it help you structure what it is that you want to accomplish. So you could just ask the question, but literally, if you come back and tell it the target audience, the content focus, the value proposition, all, if you answer all these questions, you'll get a much better response back as a result. Okay, you can do this on at a different time. We don't need to do that right now. Okay. Let's start a new topic. Suggest 5 questions for my GPT front page. Let's just see what comes back. Oh, these are long questions. So you could put in a long question, but you'll be better off. Can you limit them to 5 words? Right. Okay. Can you write a paragraph for my GPT? I mean, it's like it's just insane. I mean, let's see if we can test its knowledge with something.
Might be an ignorant question, but does it get smarter as it goes?
I don't know. I think when GPT keeps coming out with new iterations of the engine, it certainly will. The way to make it really smart is just keep giving it a lot of data to train on. Let's go back to edit Sparks Media Group. To the right, yeah, up, edit. So I would recommend leaving off the code interpreter, because that would let somebody see what you trained your GPT on. So that's good that it's off. The Dolly thing is just funny that you leave it in, which is fine. Okay. So, but you can see how you can go back on the right side. You make changes on the left side that change what your preview looks like. So you might
Yeah.
tweak it some on your preview. You might add two more questions on Sparks Media. So if you get discovered in the public store, I mean, literally somebody might discover you searching the store and end up engaging you, right?
Yeah.
So even though you're planning to use it for internal purposes, you might as well make it just a potential marketing tool for you as well.
I wonder if I can, I guess I could embed it, maybe, or what I want to embed it.
Well, I don't think so, because at this point, they're not probably, while there's probably 1 million users that have paid the $20 a month that could use this, it's not going to be pervasive with your audience, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
So, the business model is, let our chat GPT, let our customers create a million GPTs, let them promote the use of it, then we'll get more people that sign up at $20 a month. That's their flywheel at the moment.
Yeah.
So in the last 7 minutes here, any questions you want to ask me?
No. Well, have you used this before?
You could try it. I haven't used it. Let's see. I think that's someone that's beyond my skill set.
Okay. Yeah. No. Thank you for showing me. I would have been screwed on this part.
Yeah. So what my suggestion is, let's take you off screen share, is after where are you? I lost you.
Oh, I turned the video off. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. Is what my suggestion is after you feel like you have used this enough to do a show, let me know.
Yeah.
And I mean, in a perfect world, what happens is let's say, I don't know, sometime in January or something, you come back to me and say, Dan, I've used it to create 5 blog posts. I've used it umpteen times to create replies to emails that I get all the time. I've re-edited some of the words on my website. I created a bio for me. I've created some e-blasts that I do. I've created a one sheet that lists the the services that I offer and the benefits of engaging my company.
Yeah.
Like when you feel like you've used it a lot internally, what I'm trying to be able to show members of the We Get Around Network forum is how training a GPT on their website, their LinkedIn profile, any and everything about their company that is presently public knowledge. Then when they need to create any kind of marketing tool, any words that need to be written, it is super easy and super fast just to have GPT get the copy 95% of the way there.
Yeah.
And then you find all these other use cases to go, whatever those use cases are. I mean, I happen to use it like where I create a GPT for a We Get Around Network client, and then I need to write something. I've trained the GPT. I just say, write a post about this company, write a LinkedIn story that I can post to LinkedIn about a company. So I've trained it with all the available knowledge that's public, and it just makes it super easy, super fast to function. And it's like having a 24/7 executive assistant that never gets tired, never gets cranky, and literally costs $20 a month to provide all these services. Tom, I love writing. My degree's in journalism. I write every day, but I find that I can write faster, I can write better, I can get more accomplished by leveraging ChatGPT in general and GPT in particular.
Yeah, and as I was going through the website, I was copying like each individual link and just putting it in that Google Doc so I can paste it back over.
Yep.
I have a lot of holes in my website as far as like, if you click on the photography, it shows a photo gallery, but it doesn't explain maybe residential real estate photography. So I could put a little blurb, little paragraph about that, or about aerial photography and why it benefits a listing, for example.
Yes. In fact, it's really important to know, not only does it know your services, but it knows the entire web. So if you say, I offer aerial photography services, photos and video. My clients are real estate agents with luxury homes in the greater da-da-da area. Please write one paragraph from their perspective of the benefits of engaging Sparks Media Group. It knows the benefits from the web of why aerial photography would matter to a real estate agent. And then you can always help train it to say, and they're always interested in winning more and bigger premium listings. So focus on how it's going to help them get more business rather than how it's going to help them sell the house faster for more money with the most offers.
Yeah.
That's their pitch to their prospects, but your pitch to them has to be focused on how it's going to help them get their next listing. And so keep training it like that, and then it just turns out this amazing copy.
Yeah, no, I greatly appreciate it because that's been the sticking point. I hate writing and I hate coming up with creative stuff. I like to just actually do it, not, create it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and now you're probably 90% of the way there. I think if you go back and add every one of the sublinks on your two websites, that's a great start. If it happens that you have transcripts on any of the video content that you created, that's great. At the moment, I don't think GPT can watch a video, though. I got 2 minutes. Let me show you something. I'll share my screen.
Sure.
Let me see. Give me a minute here. Share my screen. And this is really crazy. This will blow your mind. So I go open AI. Okay. I got to log back in. Hey, I'm going to GPTs. I'm going to type in YouTube. Can you paste one of your YouTube videos? Can you find one of your YouTube videos that's maybe long? Maybe it was the tour of Matterport or something. Well, just
the baseball stadium one, because that was.
And that's one that you did. You're not talking about the show you did.
No, that one that I did.
Okay, so you see, I typed into GPT YouTube, and these are the top ones that popped up. So I'm looking for, okay, this one's been used 900,000 times, 100,000 times, 25,000 times. I'm going to take this one. Sounds like more people have been using this tool. Okay, then in the chat window, you just pushed me a video. I'm going to paste that. I'm going to start a chat, and okay, and is that crazy?
Yeah.
So you could take all of this, copy it into a Google Doc, make it the Google Doc public, and then share that just as another link.
Yep.
Okay, I don't think it'll do the following, but we'll try. Okay, could you
Wow.
could you fall on the floor?
Yeah.
So you could take some of your most important videos, have it transcribed, and it may be taking the YouTube downloading the text, but then put that in a Google Doc, make it a public link, or make it a PDF. You don't want to share the whole script, make it a
Yeah.
PDF, but then you can upload. If you go back to the GPT, there's a place where we were putting in links, but below you could actually add attachments.
Yeah. That's
If you, maybe you just share, let me take it off screen share, and maybe if you share your screen and go back to that spot. Okay, so then go into edit your GPT. Then where it's go down to knowledge, upload files. That's where you can upload any kind of file, a PDF and an Excel sheet, a Google Doc public link. You just keep training the knowledge, and over time, like so here's just like one last thing, and then I should go, is you could take that video. Let's say you just created that video, it was top of mind for you.
Yeah.
And you wanted to publish it to the We Get Around Network forum. Right now, you're just publishing the video. You might say, write a 500-word summary of the video.
Oh yeah.
Give 10 points, from the video, and to entice people to actually want to watch the entire thing. So there's all kinds of, now you have the data and you've loaded it into your GPT. It's just something else that you can say, hey, that video I did about, could you please write a, 250-word summary. So you don't have to do all the writing when you post it to the forum. Have ChatGPT, the GPT, that it just watched the video, it can summarize it for you.
Well, and even creating the descriptions for the actual YouTube videos themselves, I can publish it, use this to create the description, and add it to the video.
Oh yes. Yeah. Actually, right, because you're probably, are you writing descriptions now?
I am, and they're not that great.
Yeah, but so you don't like doing it, they're not that great. Take your link, put it into this person's GPT that's had 900,000 uses, and say, create the YouTube description. I'd like to do a post in the We Get Around Network forum. Focus from the perspective of Matterport service providers or iGuide providers. Write it from their perspective of why they want to watch this video, and always tell it who the audience is. That's always super helpful, because then it's laser sharp focused on who should watch. If you're a Matterport service provider, here are 10 reasons why you want to watch this video.
Right. Nice.
All right, enough for one day.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for all the things you do. I always appreciate you being a guest on the show.